I've been here all day, and it's afternoon already. I didn't do a whole lot of filming. I didn't do any filming. What am I saying? Really windy again. It's probably near 50, probably in the 40s now. Sorry for the wind. I'm sorry. Trying to stay next to the building so that. But old pal Mark came up from the owner of the farm. Got a glimpse of the Massey, and I think he kind of fell in love with it. He's like, "Wow, this is a nice tractor." I'm like, "Yeah, it is a nice tractor." So he said, "You gonna let me drive it?" And I said, "Yeah, of course." So he's gonna drive it, and doing whatever needs to be done on the farms. So, but yeah, he said it's a nice tractor. He asked me today why I chose, if I would have looked at another kind of brand of tractor, and I said, in the beginning I did. I looked at all brands, Kubotas, John Deere, Mahindra, what else are there? New Hollands, the Case, they make some, and I didn't really know anything about LS then, but I looked at a bunch, and I said, when I got to the Massey dealer, and I went there for a couple of times, and I visited John Deere a couple of times, and that Massey back then, the 1720, it just the way it was built and its toughness, the frame, it's all metal instead of plastic and all that. So yeah, there's other brands, and I'm not against any brand. I'm not. I think everybody that chooses their tractor chooses it for their reasons. I think that's just the way it is, But I said, when I buy new, I'm always going to buy Massey now because I'm used to them, and I like their style. That's it, And everybody else chooses their brand because it's just what they like. That's it. I own that John Deere over there, the 750. I'm not unhappy with it. I like it. But it was a good deal, and I liked the tractor, and that's how that went. And I don't regret, having that at all. It's a good tractor. But when I get a new tractor, it'll always be Massey Ferguson, as long as they're in business. I don't see them going out of business. They're getting, I don't know what they're getting. It's just, I hope they stay in business because they're a good tractor, very nice. And this one's a really nice tractor. So I'm going to swing into the barn here without the wind noise. Probably is going to kill the camera. Oh man, it is windy. Let me see if I can do this. I don't know if you can even hear me. I'm holding my coat against where the mic is. I don't know if that's helping at all or not. I don't know. But I'm going to show you what I've been doing all day. And I did now I'm going to build a feeder, a hay feeder. Ooh. It's very windy outside, so it's me in his coat. It's just I get cold. But it was really warm. I had the back door open here. Now everything's kind of changed up a little bit in the barn. I still have everything all over the place. But you can see now. I remember there was a corner pen there. Well, this has all been put this new gate in here. The new fence, well, the wall here, whatever you want to call it. This is where they were in this pen, and well, somebody's been busy making their own little bed already. But what I want to do in that corner now is build a feeder, so that it's just not dumping hay inside where they walk on it so much. So that's my mission now. This is actually going to be where all the little babies go eventually, so you can see how tight the wood is, that they can't get out, because goats are escape artists. The little ones are escape artists. So these guys, as soon as these boys go, these girls are going to go over here on this side, and little babies will be in here, and they all can just wander around in here. So right now, I'm going to build a feeder over there. I have an idea already, so there's a water bucket for them. So let's see if I can get this done. Well, I forgot to film again, but I'll get out of the light here. You see, pretty much simple feeder I built just now. Just throw the hay in it, and it'll you can see down in there so much, but this goes right to the bottom board. The boards will help keep the hay in, and they can eat through obviously these areas, and that's quite a bit of hay. And they can peck out of it at the sides too. But for me, leaving the sides open like that, you can get the hay out. I'm not too worried about it, as long as it's not all falling on the floor, which they stomp on it. So get some in there and they'll peck at it. It was pretty easy. It took me half hour to just get the lumber and everything, really. All I did was put these side pieces on here. You can see the side pieces are drilled into the wood here, and then I put a cross member on here, and then just drill them in to it, and then the bottom board down there, and that's it. Sturdy as a rock. Ain't going anywhere. That's it. I'll throw the hay in there. I gotta move these tubs though, because they're in the way now, but I will empty these out and then move them. I don't know exactly where. Probably just over there for now. And eventually, like I said, everything will be. This clothes I can make that tighter, but the big girls can't get out. You can just, this can go tighter to the. That's it. So it's all done, really. I know I got to do one more thing, but I'm not doing it right now. And that is down here. You can see that's quite a gap. So I have to come up with. I'm just going to actually just put a board there again. I don't think I can move the brick. I can't. But what I'll do is I'll just get a board, and I'm going to cut it to the brick there, to here, and the same over there. Just I'll measure it, and then I did that somewhere else too. I can't remember. But I have to do that because they'll crawl under there. The little ones. Anything and anything. They'll crawl right under. This one is just stuck in the wall over there, so I might have to put a board there. She got stuck in there where the boards aren't. I didn't figure anybody's going to crawl in there, but she did already. And in her fat stomach, because she's pregnant, got stuck in there. So I had to push her backwards and get her out. Hopefully she won't do it again. But other than that, I'm going to now be able to just clean this pen out. And I'm going to, so the door don't fly open on somebody. I'm going to clean this pen out, get it all dried out, and that'll be empty for a little bit. And the girls are going to stay in here, the big girls. They got a huge pen now. I'm happy for them. And then when these guys go, the girls will go over here, put the light back in, and that way they can have a light. Well, actually, I can just screw a light in there. The girls won't get after it. They'll have a light in here. And then the little babies will be in here, and then this pen here, this big pen here will hold, 25, 30 of them, easy. But they're not going to stay in here very long. So the idea now is to have this 15 probably 10 to 15 goats in here, the big girls, and then I'll separate and have some in here, and eventually we're going to just, I figured it out already, so I'm going to extend this pen out to here, to that post. We're going to take this down, and we're going to extend it out to here. So then they can put probably, you know, six, or even 8 goats in this one pen here, and this one will hold probably, I can do easy 12, easy, more than that, and that will be for the running around of the little goats, and then they'll keep getting switched around, sold, and if I get, so that, yeah, because this will hold a lot of these little baby goats. So I'll be running around in here, and I'll just have it so that they can easy pen to get the doors down at the end, so it's easy cleaning, and you know, the boys, they'll be gone, and I'll keep so many girls, and then they'll get raised, and out the door they'll go too, all of them. Okay, these bigger goats are going to be going, you know, so all the boys, so you probably, you know, you have 40, 50 goats, you know, most likely, and I'm not saying, but on average, you know, half will be boys, and they'll be gone right away. So then the girls, you just kind of pick and choose, hey, this one can be sold, this one can be sold, and then by you know, early, I don't know, by midsummer, end of summer, they'll all be gone, except for your herd that you always keep. Now, like I said, some of them that were born, you know, you've had for a couple years, they might get sold. So I'm only going to keep 25 at the most, and then they'll all be breeders, and I'll breed them all, and then they'll have whatever. Again, probably between, on the average, 40 to 50 of goats, and then you'll sell them all again, and away we go. So I'm pretty happy with what I got accomplished today. Let me see that closer. Oh yeah, and that's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy, very happy actually, and I want to get that light back in. These boys just broke everything now. So, cool. We got the little feeder there for grain, hay, water pail right here. That's going to have to get filled more often, but I got to get a bigger pail. That's all there is to it. But they really don't drink tons of water. Goats don't. You might drink a little more in the summer. But a lot of time they'll be outside, so they'll have that blue tub there, the short one. That'll be out in their pasture, so they can drink water out of it, and I'll have it filled every day. And when they come in here, the more obviously I'm going to have to figure out a water system. Probably, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet. I've been thinking maybe here at the end, I want to change this and have a tub sticking halfway in, halfway out, kind of thing, where they can't get out, but you know, they can drink out of it. So if there's 15, 20 goats in there, they all can have water. The little ones, I'll figure that out too. You know, just have a little tub there or something. I'll figure that out. But right now, it looks pretty cool. I can easily dump water in here, just like this. And I can reach in there, over there, and dump the grain in. I can throw the hay in there. Oh, hello, Rave. Hello, Raven. You know you got a bigger pen now. You do. You got the bigger pen. So I wanted to get that feeder built because I didn't like throwing the hay on the floor because they step on it and they go to town just stepping on everything. I'm pretty happy that I got that done. All right, so I'm going to go back home. I forgot my phone, and I know Mary Ellen might be here. She might want to come here and see everything anyway. So I'm gonna go back home, and I'll be back with everything. I gotta do chores yet, in other words. Oh, and I moved the milking station over here, and what I might do is, that's plenty of light. Got 2 lights here. It's very, it is an old barn, but I'm thinking about putting a light here, and but I know I can see pretty good. It's okay. I'm thinking about putting a little feeder on the end, because right now I just got a pail, and all this stuff will get moved. But so they're milking up here now. But yeah, it works. Alright guys, I'll catch up with you. Have a great Sunday, and have a happy Easter. Talk to you later. Bye.